My name is Ben Domain, Managing Editor with WestfordCAT, and here's the March 31st edition of WestfordCAT News. After a surge of voters flocked to Westford Academy for annual town meeting, capacity restrictions forced officials to reschedule the meeting to later this spring. At approximately 9:20 a.m., Town Moderator Angela Harkness announced that the Westford Academy Gymnasium and Performing Arts Center had reached capacity. The capacity for an indoor meeting between both facilities is 1,600 people, according to officials. This marks the second time since about 1990 that town meeting has been rescheduled due to capacity concerns. According to former moderator Ellen Hardy, one meeting was adjourned in the early 1990s due to fire capacity concerns. Quote, "We had held it at the Abbott, but the fire chief said we exceeded the capacity and had to adjourn and reconvene at Westford Academy," Hardy told WestfordCAT. Some voters expressed frustrations with town officials over the cancellation. Jeannie Klitcher felt that the rescheduling was, quote, "ridiculous." She had arrived 2 hours early and had been waiting ever since. Quote, "They should have said if you're not here by 9 or 9:15, we're closing the doors," she said. However, some, like Jason Blacksburg and Nate McKinnon, shared a positive outlook on voter turnout. Quote, "I think it's great that people care about so many important issues," McKinnon told WestfordCAT. "The good news is that people showed up. The bad news is they have to give up another Saturday." Despite capacity concerns, officials say the town checked in over 1,600 voters within 80 minutes. However, even with technology upgrades and a speedier check-in process, Harkness does not believe these capacity issues will disappear. Quote, "As participation goes up, as I hope it will, we have to accommodate," she said. "I'm really happy that so many people were interested enough to come out in bad weather and participate, but it is disappointing that we couldn't accommodate them all. We'll work on how we'll fix that next time." Despite initially publicizing that the meeting would be held on May 4th, officials voted Tuesday to hold the meeting on April 27th at the Westford Academy Trustees Field, with rain dates of April 28th and May 4th. A Westford Dunkin' Donuts location has closed for good as of Friday. The Dunkin' Donuts at 223 Groton Road has permanently closed as of March 29th. A sign was displayed on its doors directing customers to the location at 500 Groton Road within a Shell gas station. Methuen-based Kafua Management Company owns the franchise that manages both locations. Kafua Management Company did not immediately respond for comment. Inspire Brands, Dunkin' Donuts' parent company, also did not immediately respond for comment on the store's closure. 3 other restaurants also exist along Littleton Road, which are operated by Wuber and Burstjat Management Company. As opposed to having one question on the ballot asking voters to approve a Proposition 2.5 override of $6.8 million, the Select Board has opted to split the question into 2.
The first question would be, shall the town of Westford be allowed to assess an additional $4.2 million in real estate and personal property taxes for the purposes of funding municipal and school operating expenses for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2024. Question 2, shall the town of Westford be allowed to assess an additional $2.6 million in real estate and property taxes for the purposes of funding the override stabilization fund for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2024.
This would allow the town to consider whether to approve a $4.2 million override for the FY25 budget, as well as an additional $2.6 million override to cover costs in FY26 and beyond. That's all for this week. I'm Ben Domain, and you're watching WestfordCAT News.